For you, Gnar. We do see it with the Fates Call, the Glacial Fissure, and just Rek'Sai's single target. We will see our first Yasuo into Gnar. I thought it might be Smeb. I thought it might be Huni. We're going to see it from Sowan.
Yep, Sowan's going to pick it up. See Akali first coming out of Ixu, and now Sowan says, well, it's all of the top laners on the side of Jin Air that play cool champions. And like you stated, I mean, as far as Yasuo compositions, this is a smorgasbord.
The build path is going to be really interesting. My guess is something like Phantom Dancer into the Frozen Mallet. Still going a little bit tanky, but also having the one-item power spike of a Mallet. Infinity Edge sounds like a dream that is too far in competitive play, but I'm ready to have my expectations shattered. Seeing Yasuo back in the meta reminds you of 2014 Dade and someday in 2015, 2016 as well. We've seen some excellent Yasuo play in Korea, and the meta has rolled around to bring him back.
Ho, ho, ho. We've been waiting for it for so long. We've been talking about there's been whispers on the wind. As soon as there was Gnar first picks, it has to be an option. And we'll see whether Sowan's going to be able to get it together here in game number 2 and bring this series to a deserved game 3.
The hype is high. Absolutely the hype is high, Atlas. Hope we get into it really shortly. It's going to be a
4 members here to steal away this red buff, and that is brute force. Now Kuzan might be in trouble. Petrifying Gaze comes in as there's Omti. Flash knockup comes in. Fate's Call there as well. Pawn. Oh, flashes over. Meanwhile, on the top side of the map, the bottom side of the map, everywhere else, it is going to be Corki picking up first blood, and Kuzan, the one to capitalize.
Our Observer was so excited he jumped around to see how everyone felt about the first blood coming through from Jin Air, and the prize is more than just first blood, Atlas. They're going to be able to turn onto an Infernal Drake of all things and pick it up pretty cleanly.
Yep, it's all coming together here for Jin Air in the early game. 9 minutes in, it's already 1,000 gold in the lead, and on top of that, the Infernal Drake to be gathered. This pawn overstepping his bounds by just a little bit. Not what they wanted. Let's have a look at this one again.
This time we'll have the locked camera. Corki was a bit suspiciously up, as the reason why we saw the action is the ultimate was finally used, the last breath in top lane, but to no great lead. Able to just get too many of the concussive blow stacks onto the side of the Cassio.
That we used to see, I don't remember when it was, whether it was 2015, 2016, but these compositions were played all the time as, Omti taking so much damage and they get past the wind wall. The knockup should be there, but it's not going to be enough, and Sowan gets that charge a little bit too late. The answer back is there from KT. Glacial Fissure coming down as Deft wants to be able to take the Dark Passage, but is able to get there finally. The double play there from Mata as well, as the rend is not enough to deal with Deft. In comes Smeb, there's the flash onto the wallop, and the Living Artillery is going to lock down the Callista. Smeb to save the day. He got himself a red buff there as well on the top side and scores split pushing. KT, come on.
Option they have, even if they can default to lane.
Oh, God.
With red buff.
Solo kill? Yep. The hyper proc comes out. He's under the turret. All too easy for Smeb. Will he have it? No, the tower shot comes.
For now, just trying to zone Smeb away from turret. So one's only level 10. This is risky.
Yep. Doesn't have any Narbar though, as there's the knock-up combo. Still tanking the turret. Hyper proc comes out as Smeb gonna dance around this one. Yep, the Void Rush is gonna get in there. It's gonna reset the aggro there as well. Too many creeps. But now what is KT going to be able to gather from this one? Scaling up with his Rod of Age is already done. Had that one about 5 minutes ago, so a good clip after a tier. Look, that's going to land, and they're actually committing to this one. The Ignite goes down. Wow! That Braum was so dead, so fast, even through Unbreakable.
He didn't use any of his summoners, didn't use Exhaust, didn't use Glacial Fissure, just straight up dies. Corki in the side lanes, even taking turrets in his face. That's been pretty big.
Yeah, Mata once again, great position.
Not a great teleport.
Yeah, going to be cancelled by Sowan. Not what you want is another Petrifying Gaze goes wide. Kuzan gets over the top, flashes. There's the explosive cast. It may have killed Pawn though, as Kuzan picks that one up. Good play, the box is here, but everyone turning up on the side of KT and Jin Air. They get rid of Kuzan, so no mid laners. They're available anymore as Void Rush was used. The flash from Smeb, he wants to get this as the Gnar goes wide. That was beautiful, but there's the knockback. And Smeb crushes over the wall once again. So Snowflower, Winter's Bite goes nowhere, but Sowan should be able to clean this one up. As Smeb, he's going to go down low. It's a double kill, and Teddy is going to be able to grab the Cogmore. Disaster strikes for KT. 4 are dead. That could just be Baron.
You're going to lose Baron here because, of course, the use of the Unbreakable and also the Wind Wall will allow them extra tankiness against Baron's attacks as well. They took so long to win a fight. Umti's ability to tunnel over, bait in the flash from Gnar, and then get out himself allowed him to live against all odds. And the damn Yasuo, who cancelled his teleport, walked from bot lane. Consider that he cancels teleport, Gnar teleports in, and yet it's still a team fight victory for the side of Jin Air.
Just insane.
So they open up here, Kuzan goes super Rambo, flashes for vision in a brush, and then you think, okay, it's just going to be a 1-for-1. Gnar's already here at this point. Yasuo hasn't even hit the mid lane. As the fight goes on, Umti is tanky, but he drops aggro, then drops aggro again by going through the tunnel, and then flashes over. It's insanity from Umti, but the Unbreakable's off cooldown, so more of this indirect tankiness we talked about, Atlas. They get more and more reduced damage, and there's So1 who flashes over the wall. They're confident in their damage. The skipping here, the dance moves from Jin Air are just beautiful. They should release a single based on the greatest hits of that fight. And Jin Air just...
Yep, straight away. Teleport coming in now from Smeb. Should get himself in there. Narbar in a decent position there as well. It's the Baron going down low. Oh, that big one did a lot of damage, and now Smeb will have the Mega Gnar. Can he get it done? Massive double stun score. Gets the Baron as now they're just climbing onto the massive Kog'Maw in the back line, and there is Pawn now in this fight and able to get the work. But big one does a lot of damage from Kuzan as Def moves his way back towards this mid lane. Good hook lands onto Umti, and fantastic Cask delivers him to Def's open arms. Snowflower now living artillery, chasing him down. They'll just take the inhibitor turret though, and KT look to have taken over the game. It's only 1,000 gold the lead, but breaking the base with this composition is really important.
Yeah, with Baron, Elder Dragon, KT can just play front to back, bounce in whoever, instant kill him. It doesn't matter how much wombo damage someone like a Yasuo or even just a Corki free hitting can do. There's no front line for them to do damage. And now fights are being fought on KT's terms, the one thing Jin Air couldn't allow, and that means their base is almost completely gone.
Yeah, and I know their way in for the flank around the side. Deft is just being such a juicy target, and he knows that Marta will get him to safety if he's ever out of position.
5 flashes up from KT. Every single player a playmaker. Speaking of flashes,
this is not when you start a fight though. Smeb just gets his ultimate, will make his way out now. So they are going to be able to take down one. Pawn is going to fall down, but Deft in a good position. Teddy is the one that grabs that kill, but Umti, he's jumped on top of Smeb. Guardian Angel is now down, and the base is getting... And another Dark Passage. The bottom lane of Deft and Marta has never looked this in control.
Yeah, Smeb just teleports back because he knows they will lose their 3rd inhibitor turret as they chase into Smeb. He's just buying time as the rest of the team is deciding the game around him.
Yep, kiting it as well. Will have that Mega Gnar. Doesn't have the Gnar. Oh, he does. He's got the ultimate, the double wallops there, but okay, that's the whole base in tatters.
Yeah, decent trade from the side of Smeb. It guarantees the 3rd inhibitor turret. So few teams have come back from 3 inhibitors down, and it's also 3 inhibitors down as Baron spawns again. KT, I'm going to have to respect this.
He's going to be able to make their way into this pit.
It's 4v4.
Oh, package. Oh, Kuzan, he probably didn't want that. Has to flash himself all the way out, but they've got some weird pincer maneuver, but it's not exactly where they want to be doing battle. Deft well and truly in the backline. So1 has to get himself out. Fate's call, but Deft flashes it immediately out of the way and still safe, but Pawn once again dead. Marta going to be the follow-up death, but super creeps are crashing forward. This is so dangerous.
They have to rush it down right now instantly. They can't respect the Smite Steal. They need to take it or they will just lose the game.
Well, Deft is trying his very best to try and hang out over the side. Living Artillery is not going to be enough to out-damage Rend, and he doesn't want to sacrifice his life. So I think this will be the end of a Nexus turret.
I played this game on my mobile phone before. I think it's called Tower Defense, Atlas.
Yeah, I recently downloaded a new one. I'm not very good at it, and neither is Jin Air because they lost their last remaining turret. The Nexus now well and truly exposed, and congratulations, you got a purple buff, but you have nothing left in attacks, and that is going to be the base broken one more time in the mid lane.
But where is the Alamo for Jin Air? They cannot allow 3 inhibitors to go down again.
Well, this top one is going to be the next option. Deft well and truly in range of it as the minion wave is going to catch up. Now Kuzan throws out the package there again, trying to corral as there's the Fate's call. This could be the last fight for Jin Air, but no one is going to get hit. In goes Umti, but look at Marta controlling the fight once again. Pawn goes down, Score has moved out of the way as Def trying to kite Teddy.
He can't do it!
Now Def, can he do it? The knock-up comes in, and the Kog'Maw's dead. Smab and Score now the only ones left alive. And KT, they've taken down one inhibitor, but it's so late in the game, I feel like Jin Air might be able to just do it.
It's a minute on Def's respawn. Score just goes straight down mid lane. The Nexus is exposed.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Smab, he's got his teleport, but there's nothing to teleport to. Everyone is just going to get themselves back. Okay, Umti, he might be in trouble as Smab's looking to try and chase after him.
It's risky from Smab. He didn't get tagged by the Q, though.
All right, explosive cast. Bit of a party there for Score, as Smab will need to work some heroics to try and deal with Kuzan. Once again, another crush gets himself out of there, but remember, they're buying time. Pawn's going to be up in 15 seconds. It's no longer end of the game territory. They have bought enough space. And Smab hops his way out. I don't know how they didn't die, but Baron buff is once again going to be taken by Jin Air.
But it's the smallest of advantages, picking up a Baron. And
he's going to get distracted. They're just trying to play the move them around game as they're moving towards the next.
Teddy's not there!
Teddy, he just can't get out of the way. Def needs to just be set up. He's in the playpen. Just shoot the Nexus, Def, but so on. He wants to stop him, but the lifesteal is massive. The knock-up, it lands onto the Kog'Maw, but he's still alive. Snowflower with the Unbreakable. Where are the walls? Smeb flashes his way out. He's still got the GA Score. Finally gets himself over. Umti, he's going to come in, but he's going to lose his life. Def picks that one up. Oh my god, the Kog'Maw. Could it be Penta time as he's just going to turret, trying to take down the members, but no, Teddy is going to be able to pick that one up. Pawn trying to pop up, but he's not going to be able to do it.
How are they doing this?
He's trying to get in there. He's going to. Inhibitors are dead all over the place, but Jin Air once again, hold on.
Holy crap, this Ginsu rocking through mid lane. Remember, this Nexus is exposed.
Yeah, they just need to move him over there, and Teddy, he's going to get distracted. They're just trying to play the move them around game as they're moving towards the Nexus.
Teddy's not there!
Teddy, he just can't get out of the way. Def needs to just be set up. He's in the playpen. Just shoot the Nexus, Def, but so on. He wants to stop him, but the lifesteal is massive. The knock-up, it lands onto the Kog'Maw, but he's still alive. Snowflower with the Unbreakable. Where are the walls? Smeb flashes his way out. He's still got the GA Score. Finally gets himself over. Umti, he's going to come in, but he's going to lose his life. Def picks that one up. Oh my god, the Kog'Maw. Could it be Penta time as he's just going to turret, trying to take down the members, but no, Teddy is going to be able to pick that one up. Pawn trying to pop up, but he's not going to be able to do it.
How are they doing this?
He's trying to get in there. He's going to. Inhibitors are dead all over the place, but Jin Air once again, hold on.
Holy crap, this Ginsu Ragebait Kalista and the Yasuo are murdering everyone. Jin Air managed to win a fight again, and the game keeps going.
Oh my god, I'm going to pop a blood vessel in my face, Papa Smithy. This game, if it goes to 3, I might die immediately afterwards.
So the Yasuo used the ult way earlier while we were watching the fucking yakety sacks, and yes, I said the F word, happening in the backline. It kept on going, the fight keeps on going, and so many times you think the game is going to go over. You see Kog'Maw getting the first 2 kills after the Guardian Angel is popped, and you're like, okay, Corki's dead, the game is over. But watch how much work they're able to do as the fight goes on. Teddy is doing insane damage as they're fighting 2 on 4 for majority of this. Insane lifesteal coming through because of the Ginsu Rageblade. And the game continues.
Yeah, and so on as well. I mean, able to get on exactly the
season. Jin Air know they have to fight, know they will lose if they do not fight. Put down the wall, 1 wall down, Unbreakable still up.
Oh,
here
there's
it is.
The Black Snowflower.
We're going.
Wants to find it. Pawn, he's been exhausted. There's another huge cast, and Deft has been eliminated. Score now, trying to play frontline, and they're trying to just create space for the base. Exactly right. There are super creeps on it, and 4 members of KT. He's looking for it, doesn't quite have the Naba in there, and he's been stunned up. He is going to be able to get a big wallet, and there he goes.
There's going to be Jin Air.
Yep, Teddy's able to pick up that kill as Kuzan. He's going to be flayed back. Oh, Pawn picks up that kill nicely, but Teddy's popping up, looking for the resets. Pawn now, so many things to miss. Def is going to be taken down and Score. There's nothing he can do. He wants to try and get some creeps and move them towards the Nexus, but Jin Air have so much more damage than that.
I think Jin Air are going to win it just Just around the hour mark, they push in, and Teddy cannot die. This Rage Blade 6-item Callista is redefining builds. They're going to go through the front. 2 here are going to hold, and we're going to game 3.
We are going to game 3, and what a way to do it as well. Jin with so much momentum after this incredible, historic game. Score still trying to take down a Nexus. No one's going to be up in time. And that is one of the most ridiculous comebacks I've seen. From no turrets at all. Jin get behind Teddy and bring us to a game number 3.
Atlas, they had about 25 to 30 minutes with no turrets. They had multiple times, 2 rounds,